Listen, before you watch this video, I need you to like and subscribe, man. The goal is to get as many college coaches to this platform as possible to get these kids scholarships. So in order to do that, I need you to like and subscribe to this video and even share it.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Oh, we got my days mixed up. Hey, my days be going together. Listen, y'all, my days be really going together. I literally just got done training. But yeah, man, y'all know what we do on Wednesdays, man. Slept on Wednesdays. This, if y'all can see, is daylight over there. She in California, and I'm in Texas. So, you know what I'm saying? The world is just small. The world is small. But it's slept on kids all over the nation at the end of the day, and that's what this platform is for. We got Amirah Muhammad in the building on the show. How you doing today, first of all?
I'm doing good today. It was a long day. It was a beautiful day outside, so
Yeah,
beautiful day for a podcast.
got you. So I can see you outside. Like, I think that's super dope. Like, that you could just be outside, enjoying the vibes. Kind of talk about the weather there. Like, how is it? Like, is it pretty much like that all year round?
Pretty much, yeah. Except for when it gets to fall, like around October, November,
Uh-huh.
it starts to get a little cold. But this year the weather's been bipolar. Like some days it will rain really hard, and then
Mm.
next thing you know it'll be like 100 degrees outside. So
Also, y'all deal with a lot of humidity there.
yeah,
Mm, got you. So when you say cold, what is your cold?
like a little breeze outside, and like
I
a
like you
little.
saying Cali. What is y'all cold?
Yeah, it's not as cold as like Chicago or something like that.
Right.
No way.
So does it ever get to like 60s? Does it ever get to like the 60s? Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, 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 okay. Okay.
We don't go below like 55.
55. Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty that's pretty that's pretty cold. That's pretty cold. I mean, here in Texas,
Yeah.
I think we get to like the 20s, the teens. So,
See, no.
oh, y'all don't get like that. So it's enough
No.
for you to put on like a hoodie or something.
Yeah.
No, not a puffer. Not you ain't no puffer.
Only if it's raining. If it's raining, then you put on a puffer.
Okay, got you. Understood. 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 Um, so we gonna get right into it, man. Like, I think this is bigger than basketball at the end of the day. Yes, you're kind of slept on. At the end of the day, you had a great summer for the most part, but we know you train, we know you play basketball, we know you good at basketball. But what do you do outside of basketball?
Outside, I really like enjoy being creative and spending time with like the things and people I love. So like I like to build like, Legos because it like challenged my imagination and stuff. Like you could it also like makes you focus more on like what you're doing and not the outside world as well. So like
Mm-hmm.
all the stress that you have, if you just focus on like each piece, because then you could lose track of the pieces and then it messes up the whole Lego set. So
Mm.
focused on it. Yeah, so I just take a more outside approach. Also, I like to spend time with my dogs. Those are my babies, so they talk. People say that they don't, but they really do. They know what you be saying and stuff. So,
Okay, okay. So first of all, Legos. I feel like that's a big thing nowadays. Like, a lot of people like to like really do Legos. Like, even grown people. Like, I see it on their stories, and
yeah.
like they're putting together like these different type of things. Like, what kind of trend? Like, when did that start trending? Like, people doing Legos.
I don't really know. Because as a kid, I always had like the sets of Legos and just would, but I don't really know when like it became popular again.
Hmm. Your mic cutting in and out a little bit.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good. All right. Um. But yeah, like, I see a lot of people doing the Legos, and it's just like it's real interesting just to kind of see like a bunch of people like wanting to put together. Like, I'm like, Lego's been around since forever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so it's just like I just think that's like a dope thing that you use that to kind of get away from basketball? And then like, what kind of dogs do you have? Do you have little dogs or big dogs?
I have big dogs. I have a Rottweiler and I had a German Shepherd.
Okay,
And
okay.
now we have like a little Maltipoo, like a lap dog.
I don't like. I just feel like you can't do nothing with no little dog. Like I gotta have a big dog to where you can
Well, yeah,
wrestle
that's
with.
why we have two big dogs and then
Yeah.
one little one.
Oh, so you got three. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So,
now our Rottweiler just had puppies, so it's 6 of them.
okay. Y'all selling them?
No, we're just gonna give them away.
Okay. Just give them away. You got a good heart. You got a good heart. Just give them away. I'm just saying. Got a good
Yeah.
heart. What else do you do outside of basketball? Like what else is this just like, man, I'm gonna just go do this.
I also like to write poems. It kind of like expresses myself in a different way of like just speaking about myself. It's kind of like art if you think about it.
Okay. So
So
what kind of ignited you to kind of start writing poems? Does anybody else write poems or something just
not really. Like I don't know. I just one day, like after my uncle had passed away, I
mm-hmm.
kind of wanted to try like new ways of like how to deal with grief, and I started just like writing about how I felt. And then as I got older, I started turning it into like poems and like breaking it down. And then I also wrote my grandpa's eulogy as a poem too, so it was amazing.
Got you. So you write poems, so I'm gonna put you on the spot. I need you to can you remember one of your poems that you wrote? I want to hear something.
Okay, I'ma see. I can find my grandpa's eulogy actually,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I
I
think
can read it to you.
okay. Yo, find that. I think that's
All right,
dope.
here's the poem.
All right, let me hear it.
Okay, well, first let me give you a little background.
Okay, give me a little bit.
So he was like kind of like rough, but he expressed his like love by being hard on you all the time. So that kind of is what shaped me like the person I am today, is because like you don't know what happens on the, like how people are on the outside. Like your boss can be very disrespectful, mean to you, but you still got to get the job done.
Yep.
So he kind of taught me that early than later. But anyways, this is the poem. Okay. A gentle soul, a heart of gold, the rough exterior, stories untold. Mean words spoken, but love shone through, a complex man with a heart anew. Memories linger of laughter and tears, of lessons learned through all the years. You guided me with a firm hand, but in your eyes, a loving plan. Your passing leaves a gaping space, a sorrow deep, a heart in place, longing to hear your voice so dear, to feel your touch, to calm my fear. But even death cannot erase the love we shared, the memories we embraced. You may be gone, but in my heart, you'll forever stay, and we'll never be apart. Your mean exterior hid a love so true, a love that shaped me and saw me through. I'll carry you with me every step of the way, and honor your memory each and every day.
That's dope. That's dope. I kind of want to go back, and you was like, he kind of prepared you that you got to do your job regardless of how somebody's really coming at you. And I think a lot of people, even like especially y'all generation, like y'all don't know how to take a lot of criticism. You know what I'm saying? And kind of go on about your business. Like do the job, and no matter how it comes off, it's kind of like, all right, they may be going through a bad day. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't mean it the way they came off, but it's like they going through something at the house and they don't know how to balance the work in the home relationship, so they bringing that to the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's super dope. And especially coming from your grandpa. You know what I'm saying? The grandparents want to spoil the grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it seemed like it was like kind of the opposite of the sense. Like he was just trying to prepare you for life, and I think that's like one of the biggest gifts that you probably could have gotten, especially at an early age. Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. Good poem too. Good poem.
Thank you.
Good poem. So when did you write that?
He died last year in August.
Okay.
So, yeah, last year.
So you about 16, 17?
I'm actually 18.
So you was 17 at the time?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's dope. So last episode we had a girl that wrote a book, and she's a junior. Yeah, crazy. I was like, it's some talented, like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's the talented
Yeah.
world out here for real, for real. Let's see. We gonna jump right into it. What is your dream school? Like, what does your dream school look like?
Um. Well, as in like atmosphere, I don't really mind because like I come from a small school, so I
Got
think
you.
I want to go out in the world and see something big. I don't mind if it's medium or large, but I don't want another like. I also don't mind if it's small as well because of where I come from. So I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of like all over the place when it comes to that. Honestly, a dream school for me is just like a home or like a sisterhood. Like if I feel like you're really wanting to get the best out of me or like
Mm-hmm.
you are empowered to do better, like that's just where I feel at peace and you really believe in me. That's my dream school.
What type of play style?
Well, I like to play fast and like
Okay.
be scrappy and on defense and stuff. So, move the ball, feed the bigs, cause they be hungry down there. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know how to make post entry passes? Cause guards
of
don't know how to do that.
course,
I'm just
yeah,
saying,
my
guards
best
don't.
friend is a big. So,
Okay, okay. So you gotta feed her. You gotta feed her.
exactly.
You gotta feed her. That makes sense. Okay, because I'm just like, bro, the guards just don't know how to make post entry passes, and I just be like, I don't know, I understand it. I don't understand it. So you go to a strong academic school. How important is your academics to you personally? You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people like they just naturally smart. Like I trained a girl just now, and she just like kind of naturally smart. Like they don't really got to study for tests and stuff like that. Like you just kind of just got it. You know what I'm saying? How is that
Yeah.
like for you?
Well, at first, like freshman year, I was like, this is a walk in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I transferred to Marlboro, it was like really different. Like the honors classes at Alamany were the regular classes at Marlboro. So it was really like
Mm.
an adjustment. I had to adjust like really bad. And then after that, I kind of started to feel like, the average kid. Because at first I was like this high academic honors kid. And then when I got to Marlboro, I was just like the average kid. So it was like a big
Mm.
adjustment. Yeah, so academics means a lot to me, especially because of my family history. Like, my grandpa was a teacher, my mom has a degree in math, my auntie's a teacher, my grandma has a degree in history. Like, we just don't play when it comes to academics. So I couldn't be that kid who just
Mm.
sucked at
Yeah, yeah,
academics.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's like an expectation just because of the background of your family. Like they all in education for the most part.
Yeah,
So got you. So who's the
exactly.
athlete? Who's the
My
athlete?
my grandpa was an athlete.
Okay.
My grandpa, he coached football. He changed so many lives. Like, everyone
Mm.
said that he was the Don Staley of football.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, kudos to you.
Where'd he coach at?
He's coached at what's that school in Compton
Oh,
High.
okay. Oh, that's where he got that roughness
Yeah.
from. Yeah, that's where he got that roughness from. Okay. He's a Compton guy. He's a Compton guy. Okay, okay, okay. Um, so like, do you is it hard for you to balance your academics and your athletic workout schedule? Like, how often do you get to train besides like your school practice? Because school practices, I feel like that's a given. Like, you got to go to that to be on a team.
Yeah.
But like your outside training, weight training, stuff like that. How do you balance that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard to balance. I feel like academics is first nature and basketball second.
Mm,
Student athlete, not athlete student.
okay.
So I focus more on my academics and I prioritize that more than like basketball. But
Mm,
um, it's kind of like first nature, like learning how to breathe. It's like you just do it, like you just get it done. And then for outside training, I have a park right next to my house, so I make my little sister like rebound for me and stuff on the days that like
hey,
we don't.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
So, or I'll drive like all the way to Carson, and my trainer like if my shot is off, like I'll text my trainer like, hey coach, like it's not following through. So then I pull up on him for an hour and then he'll fix my shot, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Got you, got you. Listen, man, we got 5 people in here, man. We got 1 like. We need 4 more likes to match it. We need the even ratio, guys. We need the even ratio. Even ratio. 5 watchers, 5 likes. We got Amirah in here from California. As you can see, it's still daylight outside over there. I'm in Texas. It's dark, very dark outside. But yeah, that's dope. I think for girls, like at the end of the day, like y'all keep y'all academics first for the most part. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's easier. Like y'all either go have your academics right or y'all trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Like sports is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most girls just kind of using it to get to school. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they either gonna try to get the grade, keep their grades up, or they gonna try to go get a job or something. And I just think that's dope, like the being able to manage and really do that, especially at a high academic school. Like I think that's hard. I didn't take no honors classes. I just
Well, also at the school, what's great is that like what you want to major in college, they kind of have pre-classes for you at the school. So it kind of makes you want to engage more into, you know, that specific task, you know.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Moving on. If you had to play one team in the state, now California pretty big. California is pretty big. Who would it be? Y'all got some heavy hitters over there in California.
In the state. Okay, realistically, that we have a chance at cutting it close. This is hard. There's so many good teams. Probably like Etowanda. I know they're like really guard heavy. Yeah, probably them. Also, I might get back at La Jolla, even though they're in San Diego. But
you met them in the playoffs or something?
No, we played them. We play them every year at their tournament, and we lose.
So how far is San Diego from you?
It's like a 2-3 hour drive.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Etowanda, shout out to my girl Puff, man. Puff. She at California. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you done had some matchups with her.
I did, but when we were kids.
Oh, so
not her high school career. Yeah, when we played AAU, I used to match up with her a lot.
Got you. Okay. Speaking of AAU, like, how was your you played for Team G? Y'all was pretty. Y'all made some noise, man. Listen, hold on. Before you even answer any question, bro, we got 15 people watching. Y'all need to share this video first of all. 15 people, and then we need 5 likes. We only at 3 right now. We only at 3. You know the goal is to get to about 20 by the end of the show. I'm just saying. But yeah, go ahead. Team G. Talk about Team G. Their program. Y'all had some pretty high profile players on the team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was nationally notarized. Just kind of talk about for a platform and the importance of playing for a platform like that in the summertime.
Well, first and foremost, like our starting 5 had like a lot of D1 offers. Secondly, it's very important, like when you're on that stage, you know, I think the big thing for me that stood out to me this summer was like body language and not reacting to everything that's going on. And like also another lesson is like bringing in the team. So like if we're hitting a brick wall, you know, we got to change something. We got to react to something and not harping on like what had just happened. Like we got to turn the next page. I think that was like a big lesson that I had to learn this year.
Got you. What's the hardest thing going from AAU and then coming back to school ball? Like what's the biggest transition?
Well, AAU we don't really run like a lot of plays. It's kind of like a lot of one-on-one basketball. And then high school, like everything is a set. So you push it out in transition, you don't have nothing, you got to call something.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference.
Okay. What's your one-on-one bag like? You said a lot of one-on-one. What's the ones like?
They tough.
Okay.
I like to get to the back.
Okay. So what's your strong suit?
Like my favorite move?
Nah, like what's your you a shooter? You getting in the rim, defense, playmaker?
Oh yeah. I'm a playmaker.
Okay.
I really like to get my teammates going first. Like I'm a pass first point guard.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So you in the university.
I can score too.
You can okay. Hey, I'm cool with it. You can pop your stuff on this show, man. Listen, you can pop your stuff on this show. I am not going. Hey, ain't no humbleness on my show, man. Talk your stuff. Talk your stuff. But nah, I'm big on confidence at the end of the day. So, big on confidence. We got to be confident in yourself before somebody else believe in you. So, the university, man. You in the university. Parents, make sure you tap in, man. Tons of coaches on the page. Before we get to the film breakdown, listen to what your boy got to say.
Parents, you stress right. I know you stress because you keep posting about your stressing. My kid can't get seen. It's too many politics. Listen, IMCOMING University destroys the politics. Do you want your baby to get to school? Information is in the description. 1,000 coaches across all platforms. You see what we talking about in these screenshots here. Stop stressing. We gonna take the stress off of you. We gonna edit, we gonna post. All you gotta do is sit back and relax. And your kid will be just fine as long as they put in the work. IMCOMING University.
Listen. So you just played, what was this event called?
High Pursuit.
High Pursuit?
Yeah.
Got you. How you think you did?
I think I did okay.
Yeah. Got a nice little
Yeah.
float game. Nice little float package. Oh, good pass. Okay, pass first. Not get a knockdown. I like your form though. You really got good form.
Thank you.
You said you 5'4". You know, 5'4". That's what the driver license say. Driver license say 5'4". Like, and I could tell just based off this, like you are a pass first. Just your natural feel, like you are a natural point guard. At the end of the day, way to get down here, way to dip your shoulders right there. Left hand, right hand, good pass. Yeah, you'll pass first for sure. Good floater. Let's see. How many games did y'all play this weekend? That weekend?
4.
Oh, y'all played 4?
Yeah.
4 in a day?
No. Like 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Okay. You said 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday?
Yeah.
What is so when you coming down the court, what's the first thing you kind of looking at?
Downhill. Well, first I'm trying to see like who's open because like we set a lot of screens, like back cuts and stuff. So I'm looking who's open. If there's nothing, if our play breaks down, then I'm going downhill.
So is that your first initial thing is to get downhill before shooting? Because you feel like if you can get downhill, you can get somebody else open.
Yeah.
So who inspired you to kind of pick the ball up?
It was really my brother, to be honest. I've watched him play basketball my whole life, and when I was like 3 years old, I finally was like, I want to pick up a basketball too. And so ever since then, like I think I'm the best out of all my mom's children at like basketball.
Okay.
And so ever since then, like I just fell in love with it. I would study, I'd watch it. So like when Amirah Muhammad like took over at Arizona, like I was just in love with basketball. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that somebody that you kind of looked up to in a sense? Like, I know you kind of named some other players. I got some other players for your player comparison, but is that somebody that you kind of looked up to as far as size, quickness, playmaking ability?
Yeah, she's very, very underrated.
Yeah.
Yes, Amirah Muhammad is very slept on.
Okay. So like I said, just looking at this film, like you really know how to get your team involved. You're not afraid of contact. How do you feel like you're really embracing the contact role? Kind of helps you as a smaller guard.
Cause like also the pace. So like when you're slowing down, then they think you're gonna slow down and you speed them back up. And then I feel like everybody who's guarding me, I feel like I'm stronger than them anyway. So it's about mentality. It's mental. So
Do you Do you feel like you get that physicality from playing like your brothers and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
My sister's pretty aggressive too. She's like my height at 10 years old, and she be like throwing elbows and stuff.
Oh, for real?
So, yeah,
Oh,
she's
wow.
tall. She's actually like 5'4", bro.
Ah, okay. Her license goes. Her license gonna say 5'4" for real.
Well, no, she's probably will be 6'1" or 6'2".
Okay. So who's tall?
Everybody is tall except for me.
For real?
Yep.
Oh wow. You sounded kind of heartbroken.
It's okay. The best things come in small packages, and
Understood. You know, when you small, you gotta be more skilled anyways. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like when you tall, you can get away with a little bit more things. But when you
Yeah.
small, you gotta be more skilled, more
Yep.
but yeah, man, let's stay in Texas, man. Stay in Texas. And I do a lot of filming. And sometimes I'm just be needing some help. So businesses, if you in the state of Texas, before we do the player comparison, listen.
Businesses, we need you. And we travel a lot to expose these kids so they can get scholarships to the next level. We don't care what type of business you are, as long as it can help us benefit the kids and able to get them in front of college coaches. Literally, I have over 1,000+ coaches on 3 platforms. If you know anybody, or even you, right here in the camera that's watching this video, if you want to help out and you want to donate to IMCOMING Network, listen, to be able to help these kids get to the next level, please do so. Information is in the description.
So we got
Build a website
Chris
you love.
Paul. You said
with
Chris
Wix.
Paul was one of your players that you kind of watched,
For your
you
words?
kind of looked up to. What is one thing that you really admire about Chris Paul's game?
I think he also like puts his teammates first too.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like if the play gets broken, Chris Paul's going downhill and it's a pull up every time.
Mm-hmm. Got you. So one thing I didn't see is the MIDI. He's the king of the MIDI.
Yeah.
He's the king of the MIDI. Do you have a
Yeah.
MIDI?
I do have a midi,
Oh, okay.
but when I'm at the rim, I'm already there. So it's like the floater is always there.
Got you. And that is true. The floater is always there.
Yeah.
I think like most
Coming off
kids.
the screen, not ready.
You said coming off the screen.
Yeah.
Got you. What is So what kind of sets do y'all normally like run? Because I know Chris Paul, he runs a lot of pick and roll. Do y'all run a lot of pick and roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mostly like sometimes we have like our shooter coming off the 3, to get her like hot.
Mm-hmm.
But then if it's not, then we're coming off the pick and roll. Especially because our big draws a lot of attention, so they're immediately going for her. So the pull-up's always there. We have a layup, or we have the kick back is always open too. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do y'all run a lot of backdoor cuts?
yeah,
Got you. So another player that you said that you compared yourself to was Sue Bird. Another pass first, really players first type guard in a sense. What do you think? Is that the same thing that you kind of took from Sue Bird? It's
Yeah.
like just being able to keep your. Who was the first? Were these some of the first players that you kind of was attracted to? Like, man, I want to be like them. Or
yeah.
yeah.
Well, realistically, yeah. But at first, my first favorite WNBA player of all time was Candace Parker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you like
remember
about
I
Candace?
I sat courtside one time at her game and I was just hearing her talk. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she never was quiet. Like, she was telling her teammates where to go, direct them. You got to do this, you got to do that. Watch me on the screen. Like, you could tell that she really loved basketball. Like, even though we played 2 different games, like, she was like the leader that I wanted to be when I grew up.
Okay. Nah, that's dope. One thing I noticed like about you're a giver. It sounds like you're a natural like giver. Are you like a giver in life too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if your brothers and sisters be like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" You gon' 9 times out of 10 you probably gonna do it for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really want to, but I'll do it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause they're my sister, they my blood, so I'm gonna just
Yeah.
do it.
Where do you feel like you get that good heart from?
I would say probably my grandparents. Like my grandma, she just gives. Like she gives a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Even my papa, that like her dad, like he was a giver. He loved his grandkids too. Like he always had gifts. My uncles always had gifts for us, candy. Like yeah, my grandparents really.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my mom is actually really good at giving too. Like
Yeah. So
really good gift
are you a
giver.
big Christmas person?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. She said
But
probably.
these days, I just want money and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Let's get back to the questions. So, biggest battle of adversity you had to overcome. Um, you got a good mind on you. I could tell like you really strong minded, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? With the help of your grandpa or your parents. But like
Yeah.
adversity, what's like a big moment that you was like it helped you grow as a person and then it helped you on the court as well.
I think when my going into my junior summer, senior sophomore summer, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I had tore my labrum in a playoff game, and I knew that like usually I'll push through, but I told my mom like I don't even think I can play the next game. I mean, unfortunately
Mm.
we lost, but fortunate I wouldn't been able to play the next game if we won, like, and I think that's what hit me for real was like I couldn't do it. Like I just it was like I hit the brick ball and finally like someone told me that I can't. And so I was seeing all my peers like playing basketball and I was watching them, I was supporting them, but I couldn't go to the games because it was hurt to even look at. So I would watch it live. And then like I
Mm.
went to yeah, so I went to rehab and I was practicing like I had my mind on a goal. So I think my recovery was faster because I wanted it to be. So I was really like putting in that work with my shoulder and then at first I was like afraid of contact, so everything was just off. Like I wasn't the same player I was. And then eventually like you started to get like the feel again and then I started
Mm-hmm.
to look at my shoulder as like bionic. It was like bionic. Like now you can do whatever you can with your shoulder kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would
Got
say
you.
that was the biggest piece of adversity.
Got you. So during that time, what was some things that you kind of had to overcome for yourself, like depression, mentally, just being mentally stable, like because how long were you out?
Like a year.
Oh
Well,
dang.
basically like overall was like a year because like I would touch a basketball here and there, but I couldn't finish with my left hand. So I'd be like working on like ball handling and stuff, but I couldn't like raise it. So probably it took to like 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months. Dang, you basically tore ACL for your shoulder. Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was like some of those phases that you kind of went through? Like, tell me about like the phases that you kind of went through from that 6 to 8 month period.
Well, first I went through like not believing it's actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went through the acceptance phase. Then I was like, okay, well now I can't just be soaking in bed the whole time. This is gonna make me even more depressed. And
Right.
then I started looking at like interviews of like players who have hurt their Achilles and stuff. And then I saw like how they overcame and like the things that they were doing, like spending time with their loved ones, kind of made them like stop thinking about the injury and
Mm-hmm.
making sure that they were loved. And so I watched like other basketball players overcome their journey of being hurt because
Mm.
Achilles is harder than the shoulder. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what
yeah,
did you do to kind of get to that space of like, did you go to your family, start spending time with your family a little bit more? Yeah.
yeah. My mom and I were watching the Sweet 16 together, and
Mm.
so it was commentary because like she's also like in it, like she's a fan,
Okay,
and so
okay,
when
okay.
I was it kind of made me like laugh and bring out my spark again for the love of basketball.
Yeah. Um, So the basically there was a moment where you was like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I've been blessed like not to be hurt. Like I've been have like tweaks and stuff, but like even like I love the game like so much. So it's just kind of like when you
Yeah.
get that minor tweak and you really can't play like you want to, like I
Hmm.
can't even imagine like being out for 6 or 8 months. Like I would go, I would go miserable. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and I'm not even trying to go play. Like I just play for fun, like a couple days a week. But it's just like, bro, like not even being able to go compete is something that you really love. Like I think that's like that. I can't, like I said, I can't even put myself in those shoes because I never been in those shoes. But I can just imagine like somebody that really really care, that really put their all into something, and they're not able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think adversity though. At the end of the day, what do you feel like the person that you was before the injury, like what did you feel like changed as far as like when you actually got healed and you was able to be on the court again?
Yeah, I think I became more hungrier because I felt like a lot of the time that I lost was people were getting in the gym being better. And I think that I felt like I was taken for granted, like what the things that I was doing. So I started to be more intentional about the things that I was doing when it came to basketball, like doing certain things. Like I wasn't as lazy as I used to be. Like at first I was like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Now it's like go mode. Like you got to get something, you know.
Got you.
So
Okay. Yeah. So do you feel like that was a humbling moment, or you just kind of just feel like not, because you don't really seem like a cocky, arrogant type person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wouldn't say like humbling, but like just I guess like a realization, like this ain't forever in a sense, but I don't know. Like, what do you feel like?
like yeah, like this isn't forever, but like one day the ball's gonna stop bouncing. So
Right.
after I started to think about like what I wanted to do when the ball started bouncing. So I
Mm,
decided to do some research and like I want to be a sports agent one day. Like I want to go to law school. I want to be a sports agent. I want to get into politics. I want to change the world. Like I know I'm going to. So yeah, I started to look at other things in the life.
okay. A sports agent. Ooh.
Yeah,
So you like sports? Like you big on in the sports?
yeah.
Yeah.
I will always love sports. So I
Yeah.
want to do something that I love.
Got you. So you ain't following the education route. All
Well,
right.
law is education. You learn about the law of the world
Yeah.
you live in.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I guess education in a different way, because you got to educate the people,
Yeah,
especially with NIL stuff, and so you can be an agent in any point in time.
exactly.
The show is called "I'm Slept On." Why do you feel like you're slept on?
I feel like I'm slept on because I've played multiple of these Division 1 basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to them too as well. Like they're really good players.
Right.
And like there was times where like people were like they would pass the ball if I'm guarding them. And like it was like a different story. Like it looked like cuz I remember so one day I was playing against this Nevada commit
Okay.
and I gave her the business. I think she had like 2 points. And the coach was like, you would think that you would have the Nevada offer. And I
Mm.
was and I was like, yeah, but I make sure to go at all those girls who have those Division 1 offers. And I guess it makes the coach see like you should have me at your program as well.
Right. Nah, I like that. Like I like that mentality, and I think at the end of the day, it does help. When you see those top players and you go at them, right? But also like really getting your footage, like you know what I'm saying, getting your footage and be like, yo, like if I'm constantly posting ag- against these players, every time I line up against these players, like bro, I'm performing, like because film at the end of the day, film don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
regular highlight film of you does not lie. Like a mixtape, that can lie. That can lie. You know what I'm saying? You can slow it up, put some effects on it. Like a mixtape lie. But I say a regular highlight film, that don't lie. Because the highlight film is gonna attract them to go look at some full game film. And at the end of the day, it's gotta line up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at the end of the day, college coaches not gonna go just watch your full game. Like they're gonna watch your highlights. And I try to tell kids all
Yeah.
the time, bro, stop making these mixtapes and you ain't got no offers. It ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you. But lining up against these players will help you. So when you see somebody, like I would rather get my behind busted knowing that I tried to go against them. And that'll let me know what level I'm at rather than not go against them and be like, oh, that one, I didn't have an opportunity. No, that was your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I like that mentality that you got. Like, nah, we gotta line it up. Where do you feel like you get that from?
My mom, she reminds me every day that I have a chip on my shoulder and that we gotta stay hungry.
Gotcha. So it seemed like the mama got that dog in her.
She do.
She do. Mama got that dog in her. Yeah. Okay. So did your mom play?
She did, but she sucked. She was really good at softball. She played basketball for a little bit, but she was just really good at defense. But softball was her thing. Softball and volleyball.
Oh, softball and volleyball. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that volleyball get intense now. That volleyball get intense.
Especially if you're tiny, you gotta always be on the floor.
Yeah. What is one thing that you feel like you could do better to kind of get noticed by these coaches?
I guess talking more on defense or just in general, like directing. Also like I guess posting more of my content or sending more highlights out, stuff like that.
Yeah. Now at the end of the day, like I said, you said you was into content, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should be doing like some get ready with me's and all that. Like just show different sides of yourself. I like, bro, like at the end of the day, social media ain't going nowhere. It's only gonna get better and stronger. And I feel like at the end of the day, like kids that don't use it is the ones that get left behind in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless your parents just know somebody that knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can just kind of do it the old school way. But for the most part, like it's just so many kids out here and not enough coaches' eyes to go around. And I think at the end of the day, social media, it makes the world smaller. It makes the world smaller. It makes it easier to get you noticed. So yeah, definitely use social media. Start getting on social media, and believe it or not, like doing stuff like this get you paid. Like knowing how to talk in front of a camera and get in front of that camera, like that get you paid at the end of the day. Like especially in today's age, like it's just no brainer. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have a pretty good. I think you're gonna have a good season. I think just watching the highlights.
I do too.
Yeah. Just kind of talk about your resume. Like, what's something that you're kind of proud of that's on your resume, your accolades that kind of stand out?
I think winning back-to-back like first team, I think I'm proud of that because like in our league is really like the hardest league in like California.
Oh, really?
And so like when I see that other, yeah, probably. Because we got Sierra Canyon, Harper West Lake, Chaminade, we got Louisville. But these are just teams that have won championships, several of them. You know, so yeah. So I think like other coaches seeing that and knowing that I'm capable of doing that is amazing to me. So
yeah.
You know, and I was also like my sophomore year. You know, coming to a new team and then being the MVP, I was really proud of myself.
So when was your first year at the school that you're at now?
My 10th grade year, sophomore year.
So you've been there this your third year. This is gonna be a third year. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we got 20 people in here and we only got 6 likes. I need y'all to get my girl Amirah 10 likes. We only need 4 of y'all to like the video. You know what I'm saying? Now we really could, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We get 10 likes in here for her before she gets off. Listen, her ID say 504. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna go. Her ID say 504. Now that's interesting to know. Like you in one of the toughest leagues in California. Yeah. There goes 7. Yeah. Okay, I need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. So who was the toughest opponent that you done played since you've been there? I mean, I think your sophomore. You didn't play your sophomore year, right?
I did. I didn't have to sit out.
So what year did you get hurt?
I got hurt my sophomore summer,
Going into your junior year.
so I was able to play my junior. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. So who was like some of the toughest opponents that you done played since you've been over there?
I played. Yeah, I played Juju Watkins from freshman to I think sophomore year.
Appreciate
Yeah, I
you.
played Juju Watkins. Yeah, she told me she had a lot of respect for me and to keep going. And then I've played Jersey Robinson several times. I'm trying to think who else was in our league that was really good. I think that was it.
Oh, so you don't play some
Yeah.
studs. You ain't playing no little Rudy Poo shoes. Yeah, you playing some big dogs.
Yeah, we even played good with Arena's daughter.
Oh, is it? What's her name? It's over the I. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I know.
But
I think
know
it's.
exactly
I forgot.
Yeah, I know you're talking about though. Yeah, you don't play some dogs. So you played Juju your sophomore year.
Yep.
Yeah, your
Freshman
sophomore
and sophomore year.
Oh, freshman year. Okay. Yeah, you don't play some.
And then we played McKinley. Randolph played her too.
Okay. Yeah, Big Mac. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't play. So how is it like playing those caliber of players? Like what does your game change, or do you kind of keep the same routine for each team that you play?
Well, I think the mindset changes, not the game. The mindset changes because it's like it makes you want to go at them more. You know, and Jersey don't even guard me. Like her coach be like, no, because she be in foul trouble. I remember the first year I played Juju, she was guarding me at first, and then the coach was like, nope, because she had 3 fouls in the first quarter. And then they switched to the defender.
Just because of your quickness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I draw like contact really good too.
Yeah, you do. That's one thing I will say. Like you not afraid of contact. I think that's super dope. Like you going to these, and to be honest, I really think it's just your height. To be honest, like just watching the film, I really just think it's your height at the end of the day. But I think for people that's really small, like you really got to be able to burn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to burn the ball, burn that mug from deep. Like your playmaking ability is good, but like I think if you really show like, because at the end of the day, you only gonna be able to get inside the paint for you know what I'm saying, so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like for smaller guards, like if you can really show that you can shoot them, live off the ball, you can definitely and I think you're a D1 player for sure. Like there's a bunch of players that's taller than you that shouldn't be getting off. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But yeah, I just think that's the time that we kind of live in. But again, social media. You know what I'm saying? Social media, using that to kind of leverage yourself. At the end of the day. Last question. Who's your biggest inspiration?
I would say my mom or my sister are my biggest inspiration. They remind me every day that like I'm going to be something someday, and then like they make me have the mentality that like I am going to change the world one day. And my mom like reminds me every day, like when you walk out of the house, make sure you look presentable, make sure you're smiling, make sure you're even smiling to people that you don't like, telling them have a good day, say that they look wonderful today. Just I think like that's my biggest inspiration. She like prepared me for what the world's gonna be like when she's not here.
That's dope. Congrats to your parents. Congrats to your grandpa. You've been raised pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. You've been raised pretty darn good. But listen, we is not getting off here till we get 10 likes. We need 3 more likes. If you're watching this on TV, go to your phone and hit that thumbs up button right now. Let's go. 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes before we get off of here. Amirah from Muhammad, California. This is gonna have a big year, man. 2026. 2026. Ivy Leagues. She's coming. What you say? You said Columbia, that was dream? That's your dream? That's the school you're trying to get to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbia. Columbia. Yeah, watch this video. But now you gon' I feel like you're gonna have a good year. And you playing in a good league too. You're in the university. The highlights gonna get posted on the regular. So people gonna see. There go 8. Like it up. You heard what Layla said. Like it up. La. Like it up. You need 2 more. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. We're not getting off. We got time. We got time tonight. So what's your favorite food? Like Cali. What's Cali food like?
Well, because I'm a vegetarian, I have like different. So, I really like cheese enchiladas.
Vegetarian? What? Hold on. This is different. Where did the vegetarian come from?
Well, I was born like that, honestly. But when I was little, I was born a vegetarian.
You was born a vegetarian. How is that possible?
I've never had meat. My parents did not give me meat.
So did they eat meat?
Well, no, they did not. But now my mom does. But my dad doesn't anymore.
I never met a family that was a vegetarian.
Yeah. And when I was little, my dad made me watch this like documentary of like what they do to the animals, and they eat them. It's like, oh no, like no.
There it is.
It's
10
good
likes
disgusting.
in the building. That's what I'm talking about. See, sometimes you just gotta grab them by the neck and just like the video. But yo, that's dope. That's really dope. Like I tried to go vegan and vegetarian one time. Like I could do it. I just work out so much. And I'm just like, bro, how do you do that? You must eat a lot.
I don't know, it's natural.
Well, you've been doing it since you was little. Yeah, you've been doing it since you was little. That's crazy though. Vegetarian? So is all your family members like that?
It's just me and my brother and my auntie and then her kids.
So do you feel like, well, you wouldn't even know the difference because you don't eat meat. So do you feel good all the time for the most part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they make a lot of like substitute stuff. Like there's vegan beef, there's vegan pork chops,
Vegan pork
vegan
chops.
bacon.
Come on.
Yes, my stepdad cooks them for me all the time.
Vegan pork chops?
Yes, they're like barbecue. There's also barbecue ribs. There's everything you can think of. Vegan fish.
All right, bro. Now y'all doing too much now.
No, watch. After this, search it up on your computer and look up vegan fish, and then you'll see it.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to. Yeah, check this out. They don't. So what is it made of? First of all.
I don't even know.
Oh, see, you don't even know what you eating. Yeah. Somebody said point God in the building. Okay. Now you just open my mind up. Now, so listen, when somebody open my mind up, I gotta go do it. I gotta go research now. That's vegan pork chops. I ain't had no pork chops since I was about 5-6 years. I don't really eat pork like that. So, but yeah, I eat chicken though. That's probably the only. I don't eat beef. Like the only meat I really eat is probably like a turkey or chicken. I don't really eat like no beef like that. Yeah, I don't eat no beef. And I think once as I get older, I'll probably transition into like vegan or vegetarian because I'm big on like health and stuff. But that's crazy. Vegan pork chop. That really got my mind blown right now. Yeah, I'm really my mind is vegan pork chops though. Like, interesting. Does it? Well, you don't even know what pork chops taste like. Oh my god. But yeah, this has been a good episode. All the way from California, Amirah Muhammad, class of 2026, college coaches. She is going to tear it up. Oh, somebody said some are made, some are soy and some are made with jackfruit. Got you. Okay. Nice to know. Listen, I'm gonna have to expand my horizon. Oh, tofu, plant-based. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that, man. Like I said, I don't really eat a bunch of meat. Like I said, eat chicken, turkey. That's about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that. That's interesting. But yeah, thank you for being on here. Thank you for
Thank you for
having your story, your poem. Hey, you gonna write a book one day. You gonna write a book one day. I see it. You gonna write a book one day. You gonna be a lawyer. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Nah, we got 11 likes in the building. Had to force it up out of these people. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all though. We appreciate y'all chiming in. But until next time, next Wednesday, I will see y'all later. We out. Peace.
Bye.
Now, kids, you put in all this work, right? And you don't post. So why not give it to somebody who can post it for you, grow your page, and get you seen by college coaches?
Visibility beats talent. And if nobody knows you, nobody pays you. You could be the best designer, coach, speaker, trainer, but if nobody sees you, nobody pays you. The market doesn't reward talent in the shadows.
Proof of concept. Just because you're talented does not mean they're going to find you or they're going to see you. IMCOMING University, over 1,000 coaches, over 3 platforms.